Welcome back to the channel, Vault Hunters. It's Azrael Player here, and I thought I would go into the background on the Vault Hunters that are appearing in Borderlands 4. As we know already, we've got Vex, Rafa, Harlow, and Aman. These descriptions are actually from the official bios from the 2K website as well, which I will be reading, and they're very interesting, I will say that. First up is Vex the Siren. So, Vex had a rough upbringing that was made more complicated by receiving her siren powers. Her cynical and sarcastic demeanour comes from having to fend for herself and scrape for everything she's got. But underneath her salty exterior, Vex is an empath who knows better than anyone how much life can suck. Ever the pessimist, Vex still believes in helping others, and if helping others means dealing damage to oppressive jerks, Vex will always be first in line. I've already actually decided that I'm going to use Vex first as my first Vault Hunter for my first playthrough Borderlands 4, because you know what, Vex isn't just the newest siren. She seems like a game changer, so, you know, her powers are blending teleportation, illusion, psychic manipulation. We obviously, we saw Trouble, the Spectral Summon, so many things. I want to see more of the skill trees. We got a glimpse, and we kind of can tell what she's going to be about. It seems like they're making her one of the most versatile sirens that we've ever seen. Think of it like Maya's crowd control meets Amara's raw force, with a tactical twist. That's the kind of way I'm seeing it. She's very cool. Throughout all of the Borderlands games, I've always loved the Siren. Of course, they're a massive part of the Borderlands universe. Lilith, of course, was my favourite Vault Hunter in the first game. I loved Maya. I was sad when she died. Borderlands 3 bought Amara, which she was pretty cool. Didn't use her as much as the other Vault Hunters, but I still admired her as a Siren. I really do actually think Vex could be one of the most powerful sirens we've actually seen. I think Vex is going to add a lot of freshness to the game, because when you consider that the previous sirens, especially Lilith and Amara, who were very much focused on raw elemental power, or Maya with crowd control, Vex is all about deception, psychic manipulation, and battlefield control. She's very versatile. But that's Vex, and I just really like that she seems to carry this cool, unshakable demeanour with a bit of chaotic flair. So let me know if you're going to use Vex first. Next up, we've got Rafa, the Exo Soldier. So Rafa was born and raised in microgravity, which severely altered his bone density and his musculature, making it impossible for him to survive elsewhere. So, desperate to explore, he signed up to TDO's military force. In exchange for a tour of duty, his body was altered for a new kind of exosuit. But when it became clear that TDO never actually intended to end his service, Rafa went AWOL. Now he's on the run and plans to enjoy whatever time he has left before his TDO dead frame ends him for good. So yeah, pretty sad to be honest, because he was a part of the experiment and now he's pretty much on a time bomb. And he's going to just try and have some fun with it. He's going to be doing some damage, beating up some bosses, and to be honest, Rafa looks amazing. Rafa seems like the Vault Hunter that's going to suit a lot of players that like to be up close and personal, getting in close to deal a lot of damage. You've got the arc knives spinning around, AoE explosions, even shoulder cannons. There's going to be a lot with Rafa. He's going to deal a lot of damage. He's going to be absolutely brutal up close, honestly. I look forward to using him. Time for Harlow now, the Gravatar. She's a former Molawan combat scientist driven by the need to understand how things work. While this initially made her an outcast amongst her Trump relatives, Harlow has used her intellect to bring new tech and gadgetry to the battlefield as a Vault Hunter. Harlow's brilliance is apparent in everything that she does, but so is her enthusiasm and love for life. Harlow brings everything to the fight, including a sunny disposition, always ready to give a beat down. Her spirit cannot be beat. So to put it quite simply, and from what we've seen so far, she's going to be using a lot of gadgets. She's going to be very tactical in that sense as well. We see in a little clip from the state of play as well, where she puts some of the enemies in a bubble type thing, you know, like the phase lock that Maya has, but this is obviously using a gadget, which is pretty cool. She's going to be good for crowd control, I'm guessing, too. But she looks very, very interesting. And the connection to the Traunt family as well. Very cool backstory for her. All of the Vault Hunters, now that we've actually seen more from them and what we know of them, I'm just like, give me the game. Give me the game. But yeah, Harlow, as we said, gadgets are her forte. Yeah, she's not going to be up close and personal, but she is going to be a control support character, and she's going to probably deal a lot of damage, offering a lot of DOT damage. Let me know if you're going to be using Harlow first. And lastly, but certainly not least, we've got Aman, the Forge Knight. So, Aman was raised in a vault monster worshipping cult until the vault was opened, and then the creature turned on everybody he loved. As the only survivor, he dedicates his life to finding and killing as many of these beasts as he can. Aman, a warrior poet, is introspective and unflinching to his duty, but despite his hardened appearance, he has a warm attitude, often regaling comrades in arms with stories and advice earned through his travels. Whilst we don't know much about Aman and how his skill trees are going to work, we did see that he has dual wield axes in one of his action skills, and to be honest, he looks to be Borderlands 4's answer to a melee berserker, you know, capable of blocking damage with a shield, charging in with elemental melee weapons. And honestly, he looks like a big brute. He's going to be a tank, let's be honest. He's going to be able to take a lot of damage. He's going to be able to deal a lot of damage, as well as like this berserker character and role. He's filled with anger and vengeance because of the vault monster that he worshipped and all of the people that he loved were killed. And yeah, very interesting backstory. And as a character and as a role, I think if you like a tank type character, this one is going to be for you. And the axes look pretty cool, to be honest. Let me know if Aman is going to be your first pick. But anyway, I think that is going to be it for the video. I just wanted to run down the backstories, talk a little bit about them. We don't know everything about all the Vault Hunters yet, because the showcase and State of Play actually showed 2 of them. Well, mainly Vex. We did get to see Rafa, but Vex was mainly the spotlight. If you enjoyed the video as well, hit the like button, it will help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I've got a lot of Borderlands content coming, especially when Borderlands 4 drops as well. And I appreciate all the support as well, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are and what you're most excited about. And that's going to be it from me today as Real Player. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.